Welcome to I'm Fine, the space where we get real, we laugh, heal, and share stories that connect us. I'm your host, the Chic Ima, and every week we will dive into conversations that inspire, uplift, and maybe even challenge you. So grab a seat, relax, and let's get into it.
Welcome and welcome back to another episode of I'm Fine. Are you fine though? Just asking and probably just checking up. I want to thank everybody that showed love from my last episode because I had said I was not functioning well. Thank you so much. I have seen the private DMs. I really thought that I was just posting this without anybody listening, and well, turns out that people are actually listening. And I really appreciate that. I love it so much that my voice is being heard one way or the other. And I love that so much. Anyways, and I'm happy that I'm learning on the job as well. That's what I'm really happy about. I am literally learning on the job. Starting this podcast, I didn't know shit, but now I think I'm getting better, I guess. Yeah. But anyways, thank you so much and God bless you. So without further ado, let's get into this episode already. Before now, I thought that healing had to do with yourself alone. You would only have to heal by yourself in order for you to become a better person. But I watched a movie yesterday. By the way, this episode is partly inspired by a movie I watched last night. The name is The Wall Between Us. Acted by Bam Bam and I can't remember the other man's name. I think Mr. Basti, something like that. Yeah, and I'm so grateful because I think that movie has been on my watch list for a long time now since it came out. And I think I needed to watch that yesterday. I was supposed to watch that yesterday and I was moved. I cried. I cried so much because I didn't know that movie would touch me to a particular extent. And I didn't know that that movie would be so relatable because beginning of the movie, I was like, oh gosh, damn. But towards the ending, like I didn't know when I broke down. I broke down, dropped the phone, I cried. I cried because that lady was me. She was me. I was her. I realized that I have been so avoidant in a lot of things, especially in relationships, because of the way my last relationship ended. And I would always lie to myself that I'm healing. Oh, I don't have to be in a relationship. I'm healing. And I made that as a means of avoidance to a good thing. Good thing being building a relationship with somebody. I always wanted to bend on somebody's flaws and use that as a top excuse, forgetting that people are humans and these men are humans, perhaps. I said perhaps. But yeah, you get what I mean. And people have different flaws. I do have mine, and yeah. And at some point I was telling myself, I don't want to be a burden to somebody. I don't want to I need to be financially stable, upright. I need to be I don't know. I just go watch the movie. You understand what I'm trying to say? Honestly, it was something that I have been bespoke about. Like I have grounded myself to an extent where I have built this world around me where it becomes really hard for me to relate with somebody without me projecting myself to them. That is it. It became to an extent where it was so hard for me to relate to people. Any little mistake they make, it makes me triggered, irritated. And funny how healing is. You think that you have gone past this thing, but you not realize, oh my God, I haven't actually. If you ask me what healing really is, I would tell you healing is a needle and a thread where apparently the needle becomes the needle in a tray becomes the source of stitching for your open wounds. Your open wounds insist of your pains, that thing that has made you stood still, that has made you build that wall, that has made you feel responsible to an extent. That's the open wound. So you stitching up, you stitching up, you stitching up, you stitching up. It becomes that healing. You taking that very action of putting the needle through, even if it's painful, recapping those memories, reimagining them, reliving them, putting those needles through those your open wounds and making sure that the thread is being knotted well, tied well with each stitches. That is healing. At the end of the day, you will feel a lot of pain and you're not going to be the same. That's the funny thing. You're not going to be the same. But that's what makes it more beautiful, because you were just a plain wall. You didn't know what's up. You didn't know how to begin life. But now you have a lot of patterns to guide you through, for you to reimagine yourself, for you to tell yourself, see, you went through this. You have to be avoidant of this. That's what healing does to you. So I want you to imagine a plain wall, no designs, nothing, just a plain white wall. It looks there, boring, not actually attractive, nothing. But imagine zigzags, beautiful designs on it. Those stitches are those designs. You become more beautiful in your imperfections. And do you know one thing? What healing does? It helps you embrace your true self, realize that your imperfections are actually what makes you you entirely. That is healing for you. And you don't have to go through this healing yourself. Yes. At some point, the pain will become unbearable when you put that needle through your skin. The pain will definitely be unbearable. You will need somebody to hold you through it. You will need somebody to pat you through it. You will need somebody to pour some lubricant to make it more easier for you to heal, for you to stitch through. You will need somebody to hold you and tell you, it's okay. Just continue for you to be more and more beautiful. That's what I was doing throughout. I was thinking I would go through this pain by myself. I would heal by myself. I would heal from my childhood trauma. I would heal from a lot of traumas all by myself. But that movie made me understand that it's okay, honestly. It's okay to hold yourself true. It's okay to stand up. It's okay. And it's also okay to invite somebody in. It's also okay for you to be not independent. It's okay for you to calm down, hold another person's hand while you walk that dirty road. It's really okay. There's only one of you. There might be your many faces, but it's just only one of you. And allow somebody love you, allow somebody hold you, allow somebody embrace you to the fullest. It doesn't make you less of yourself. It doesn't make you less of the person that you are. Instead, it makes you more beautifully upholding, more enhanced, or I don't know what word to use specifically, but you get what I mean. I mean, like I till now I'm still just I'm literally lost the word. I thought I had healed, and I realized that the wounds are still painful. Yeah, I have stitched that particular one up, but the pain is still burning. Yeah, still burning. I just realized that I can't do this on my own. I would need somebody to hold my hand and tell me, don't worry. I will need somebody to give me water. I will need somebody to give me painkillers, because that one is so painful. But I know I've stitched up that one. But yeah, and I think that's what you need as well. You need to allow somebody in that wall. You need to allow somebody to hold your hand. You need to allow somebody to give you water. You need to allow somebody to give you painkillers. You can't do it on your own. No matter how you lie to yourself, you will not do it on your own. Yes, you came to this all alone, perhaps, but there's a reason why God did not make Eve from Claire as well. He took Adam's ribs. He would have just simply made Eve from clay because it was easier, but instead he took a fragment of the other in order to create another. Jesus Christ, I'm just so in tune today. But yeah, you get what I mean. And don't do it on your own, okay? You need somebody to lean on. You need somebody to kiss you. Sometimes kiss the pain away. You need. Yeah. And I think this is also a reminder to myself as well. And I just want to tell you it's okay, because no matter how you tell me it's fine, I'm fine. I know you are not fine. We've come to the end of this episode, and I hope he loved it. As usual, share to somebody that you know needs this, and like this episode if you actually loved it. See you in the next one. Mwah.